What's up, guys? Back with another solo GM run, The Corrupted, with Warlock. First I want to show some funny lowlights on my clear attempts. Yeah, you just love it, right? See the hole, and then this time you don't see the hole. And for this one, it's the importance of the threats of the room. I got hit by the boon, the arc boon, and the projectile, and this one is, oh my, combination of the super momentum blink and the boss boot. Overall, I would say pretty good GM run. I finished it with Titan first so that I can get my personal clear, and then I decided to run it with Warlock. It is on these attempts when I realized that Warlock actually lacks the offensive powerhouse that Titan and Hunter provides. I really believe that Hunter and Titan has the faster and the bigger burst damage on endgame content. Regardless, this is me showcasing what is my current favorite GM build. This is the rime-coat, and this time I'm rocking with the arc super so that I can match the surge of the activity, and so that we can get the fast super regen. And you can see on this highlight right here, we got filled up on our prismatic transcendence immediately after our super. And then yeah, so basically the super is just to ensure that we'll get our activity surges right, or kinetic surges kicking in, and we get high damage resist ready at all times, since roaming super has good regen ever since this current season 25, or episode oh my god, what do you call the episode nowadays? Revenant. So this super regen buff did not apply to Song of Flame. I don't think they want it to be applied to Song of Flame. That would be too OP. So yeah. The good thing about this super, the roaming arc super, is you can still use your grenade. So on this will be the full run now. So there will be cases where I would be able to throw out the stasis turret grenade or the prismatic grenade while I'm on super. First part is pretty straightforward. You just wanna clear this champ as much as possible. I'm not going for platinum, but basically I'm using this first ad spawn to quickly fill up my prismatic meter. You can skip it if you want to, if you're just going for the solo GM clear. Then we move on to the back of the room, all the way up to the boss fight, or rather the first boss of this GM. Straightforward, nothing too complicated. The benefit of Warlock over the other two classes is, well, it's mainly Rift. You have the safety net from long range, so to speak, and just like that, our super's full. I'm still rocking the kinetic tremors shoot to loot scout rifle and attrition orb special GL and Anarchy. I believe this weapon loadout is perfect for most endgame PvE occasion. The grenade launcher can stun overloads. The heavy grenade launcher can stun unstoppable by artifact perk, and it can also stun barrier by radiant. And of course, scout rifle can stun barrier by artifact. But I'm mainly using the scout rifle for the shoot to loot and kinetic tremors. That combination is very underrated. Okay. Anyway, first section, or first major section after the traversal part. You want to spawn kill as much ads as possible, so you have less to worry about when you break these guys' shields. I found out that it's kind of best to go as near as you can so you can AoE break their shields together. And every time you wanna like play it safe, you can hog the back of that pillar and get the ball from the other side. And just like that, the three of them died quickly. If you take your time, there's a good chance that they will spread around and they might like attack you from both sides. That's gonna be very rough. Try to go near as much as you can. Spread the ball damage. Okay, so for this one, I think what's gonna happen is one of them will split up. So not much we can do. The best we can do is focus the one in front of us. The major ad, you can crowd control them and freeze them, as you can see here. But the mini boss at the back, you can't really freeze them, so you just kind of try to avoid their flame attacks. Okay, we dealt with the first two slower than the first batch, but still at a good pace. Okay, only one is left. You can take your time here. I realize I'm low on light energy, so I'm gonna focus on getting light energy. So the benefit of some enemies not freezing is the stasis turret will just keep damaging them. Compared to if they can be frozen, well, once something is frozen, the stasis turret will just stop attacking them and attack something else. So the next part, I try to make a quick work of it. Obviously, the arc super isn't strong. Even if the unstoppable is stunned, so still takes a while. But the reason for the super is mainly to regenerate our light energy fast, and since it's a roaming super, it's fast to come by. And roaming supers almost always have 90% damage resist or something like that. Right here, we're low on both super and prismatic. Stasis turret works wonderfully against the high vice if you're not confident in peeking. You can freeze them and leave one anarchy and just kill them off with scout rifle. Okay, my mentality is still roughly the same. You can spam prismatic or a super as much as you want. There will be one key instance of this Grandmaster where you want to make sure you reserve that super. That's going to be later when we first see Sadia on the three planes part, the left, middle, and right. For now, you can you don't have to rush this part. You can chill. Stasis turret for unstoppable, or anarchy, or prismatic. So here, I'm gonna make most of the chance I have while it's frozen. Yeah, kinetic tremors is strong enough to do damage on GM. You don't realize it on normal content because things die fast, but on GM it really shines on contest mode and GM. Every time that VS button generates orbs, Scout Rifle just picks it up for you for free. Okay, our first threat, our more dangerous threat, is the Unstoppable Champion. So I want to focus things that can stun it, like the Prismatic Grenade and Anarchy. You can pretty much just line of sight the High-Vi. Okay. Okay, Stasis Shatter breaks the Arc Shield. That's that. Come on, shoot to loot. Come on, shoot to loot. Oh, whatever. Kind of played it safe here. Okay. And for the eye, see, the stasis turret can help you tremendously with the eye. And just like that, it's now dead. 2 Anarchy shots kind of guarantee it's dead. It kind of sucks if you miss, but okay, this time 1 hit. I'm trying to reserve the Anarchy ammo because the next part we're gonna have to deal with, I think, 4 or 3 unstoppable champions and two bosses. So you want to reserve your Anarchy for that. Okay, double checking if I missed out on any ammo. We should be good. We have super. As long as you have either super or prismatic, that should give you like the confidence to press forward. Okay, see the champ. Try to deal as much damage as I can. Best case scenario, we kill it before we get teleported. I left out another 2 Anarchy shots just before we get teleported. And as you can see on the lower left side, it got stunned even though we were teleported. And it was defeated as well. So when we're teleported back, we're not going to be surprised by the unstoppable champ becoming beside us. Like so, it's just a normal adds. You're not afraid of the champ one hitting you, you're afraid of the champ booping you, and then you get 1 shot. So here I opted to play safe since my super was running out. Activate Prismatic. Saved by the bell. And then here you're trying to shuffle ad clearing and damaging the boss. Since the champion is near, you want to shift your priority to eliminate them as fast as you can. And every time you teleport back, there's a chance that the ads will kind of move closer to you. So this is where the cycle between your super and prismatic comes into play. You want to make sure that one is ready by the time you get teleported back. Like so. Here showcasing that you can use your grenade ability even while on this roaming super. This is something that Song of Flame can't do, but at least Song of Flame lets you use your weapons while you're in Song of Flame mode. Okay, we got teleported. This guy isn't damaged yet. We gotta prioritize the ads. They are slowly approaching us. You can see how fast the super is regenning. It's actually amazing. It's only 3 ads and we got super filled up from 50%, I believe. And I'm reserving it here. I want to make sure I use it where there's like a lot of ads. We're not after the points, we're after like just the effects in general. Okay, if you killed the dark version guy first, you'll be teleported back to the normal plane. No need to jump to the portal. I opted to move back since I think this is the second batch of ads, which is like a lot of these knights. And these knights, yeah, some of them, I think 2 or 3 of them will have these boons. And yeah, you wanna prioritize them. A combination of like Arc Tether and the meteors, if they're left unchecked, that's just gonna melt you real fast. So again, as long as you have Prismatic and or Super, you should be confident. Your mindset is like, you can fight them. I'm just kind of making my path clear before I move forward and push. Okay, he has that stupid boon that I hate. Okay, I'm good on that. Yeah, Adder's still coming up. I think no more major enemies, so we can kind of dump our Prismatic combo and Anarchy to this boss. He should go down after that last Anarchy tick. Yep. And our super is like above 50% already. Our Prismatic is still going on, so it's a good cycle. And if you play Prismatic Titan on like a high level, like in a solo level, you know that the cycle of Prismatic Titan is the best. Like by the time you're done with Prismatic, you have Super. By the time you're done with Super, you have Prismatic. So that is something I'm trying to figure out what Warlock can do to almost match that. There's a new build I saw. Shoutouts to Chablo91. He's rocking the Filaments class item paired with Starfire. So what it does is he opts out on the Devour fragment aspect so that he can have the Stasis turret and the Hellion as his fragments, and he can have like 6 aspect slots. Oh, is it reverse? You guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I reverse the fragment and aspect. Personally, I think the downside for that build, the Filaments build, is you don't have a lot of good choices on the 4th column. At least one that pairs nicely with Filament. Maybe the one that charges your super fast. I don't have that role yet, so I can't say. Okay, anyway, moving on. This part is kind of a transition. You can relax at this part. There's just like a bunch of spread out champs here and there. These two used to be snipers before, but now they're converted to shoot boons and stasis slow beams, I guess. They shouldn't be a threat to you. The only time they can kill you is mid-jump and you got hit by their stasis, or you're just gonna fall straight down. Unless you have like a sword or something. Okay, this part. We use these 2 unstops to farm our Prismatic. No need to rush. Okay, safe to kill the other side. Don't really have to, but I wanted to anyway. Okay, when 1 is left, I'm trying to make it so that we can kill him by special finisher. What I like about attrition orbs is you'll always guarantee a special finisher. Since by the time you go near, you pick up the orbs, and then you have like enough armor charge to do a special finisher. Okay, the 2 overload champs shouldn't be much of a threat. The mini boss roaming around, he is a threat. Once he targets you with his like slug rifle, this dude never miss. If this mini boss goes to Trials of Osiris, dude, even cheaters will avoid him. Okay, anyway, go to the next overload. Try to watch our radar where the mini boss is. Nevertheless, you can play it safe by hiding on this rock here. Fill up what you need to fill up, light or dark. Okay, I realized that this guy is closing in on us. And I realized that maybe I can just kill him, you know? Got a lot of special ammo. Yeah, but this will take a while. He has arguably a better bubble than Void Titans do nowadays, so... I was also contemplating if I should use Anarchy or not. Yeah, this... I didn't want to risk pushing this, because I think on my other attempts, I pushed it. And the guy just did not miss with his slugs. And I died, so... Figured to just make this go by very fast. I even wasted Prismatic on him. Since the next part is still kind of an easy traversal, so... See, look at that. The moment I decided to push, he got out of his peak zone. Fuck this guy, man. Anyway, yeah, it's worth it to pop your Prismatic against him. Play it safe. These things are your run enders, so if you need to play it safe, play it safe. Man, this guy has more bubble than all of Titans doing bubble this past week. He should be dead. Thank you for making it worth it. He gave us heavy ammo. Now I don't feel so bad wasting Prismatic on him. Okay, next part. It's also easy to go down, but at the same time, it's also a run ender. So even though if you immediately jump off, there's a chance that these things don't spawn first. But at the same time, there's also a chance that they spawn just as you pass them by falling down. So you want to make sure that you use your second jump or jump float to double check if it's going to hit you or not before you move forward. Okay, we're still in a sort of traversal part. Nothing really hard here. Just going to see a bunch of VS by tone and stasis turret as we move forward. Don't be shy on spamming the grenade launcher, since we have our finishers are guaranteed to be special finisher thanks to attrition orbs. Okay, break their shields. I didn't want to rush push these guys because they might have the stasis projectile attack. Okay, push forward. You can spin it. Oh, never mind. I was thinking you could special finisher that. Okay, depending on your roaming super, you can safely cross this. Prismatic won't guarantee you crossing the other side safely. Well, if you're a Titan, it will. And a Hunter, definitely cleaner than this. But for now, I just opted to bum rush it. You can take your time. I just kind of didn't want to. I just find that side kind of pointless. Since we're kind of good on heavy, I didn't want to like waste time on the upper platform. The ads here, three or four ads should be enough for our special finisher batteries. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is good. We're good on Prismatic and Super. As always, this is like the best case scenario. So remember earlier when I said there's a part on this run where you want to make sure you have Super ready. It is on this segment. She's divided into, I think, four ad spawn segments. The first first two ad spawns is just one side at a time. No worries. Prismatic is enough to handle them. Sometimes you might even not need Prismatic. Anarchy and Geospam should be enough. If you want to play it safe, you can go at the back island and just shoot everything from range. But if you're quite comfortable with your Prismatic know-how and rotation, you can just kind of push it. No matter what, try your best to reserve your super for the double ad spawn. Single ad spawn should be just as easy as the one you saw. Okay, 3 hits until the shield breaks. Okay, can move forward. Single ad spawn still. Call stasis turret there. Kind of delay the arrival of the next ones. Another stasis turret in front. Thank you, Devour. Could have popped another stasis turret before we went Prismatic, but played safe. You might never know, you might be bursted. Get that damage resist up. That is scary. Okay, the best way to deal with her boops is to keep moving. The moment she lifts you up like that, there's really not much you can do unless you have like a roaming super with movement, or unless there's like cover behind you like how we do have. So yeah, this is the double ad spawn part. You want to use your roaming super here. Okay, you can rush them, but remember to keep moving as you're rushing. If you stand in one spot, more times you'll be hit by the enemy. And of course, as you know, when you finish your super, there's a high chance that Prismatic is automatically filled up. Play it safe and pop it right after super ends. When I've confirmed that no more ads are left, I went back into scavenge mode, checking out any ammo or any orbs of power laying around. We kind of have 3/4 of our super refunded. That's good. If we still need to on the last ad spawn, it'll be a single side. That's good, since Prismatic is far off. One more hit, and then another ad spawn, and or damage the boss first. Oh yeah, you can also use the your melee button with the ball mechanic if you need to move around. That's also one way to counter her boop, especially in the last boss room fight. If you have that ball, there's no way she's gonna boop you out. I decided to pop super here since it's gonna be a long time before we need it again. It's gonna recover by the time we need it again anyway. Okay, Prismatic. Thank you, Stasis Shatter. Okay, no need for special ammo since kind of topped up. Okay, back to damaging until she phases out. Okay, we know there's a rock behind us, so we're kind of safe. I hate flying bosses, man. I easily miss my anarchies with flying bosses. Okay, she should phase out soon. Try your best not to use your stasis turret when on those situations, even though you want to earn dark energy. If she still had like more HP, then sure, go ahead. But if it's in the moment of close to phasing out, just keep your resources and ready them up for the next room. This part, straightforward. You have a good hiding spot, and when things go one by one to approach you, you can easily kill them. Keep the overload in check. And then the other enemy, I guess a minor, a minor major, a mini major. I don't know what's the exact term. They're not really red ads. They're also not mini bosses. Yeah, anyway, just keep this overload in check. It's one of those overloads that have burst attack, so just be wary of that. Thank you, heavy ammo. For this part, you can rush going to the other side and despawn the boss. Or you can play it safe and kill the ad. Because once you kill, I think, the ad I'm trying to kill, the boss will teleport away. Okay, boss should move to the next part. Just like when you're crossing the street, look both ways. Or maybe just one way. Okay, this part's kind of tricky. Sometimes the ads will hide. Sometimes the champion will hide. Sometimes your grenade falls off just like that. Thank you, anti-barrier. All that's left is the the Taken Knight and the Unstop. I opted to use Prismatic here since I was confident that I can gain it back quickly anyway. Okay, confirming that the boss has despawned. Well and good. Still have some Prismatic left. Okay, now we fly. Okay, and as we prepare for the boss fight, initially there's going to be an ad spawn, and then when you break the boss's shield, another ad spawn, and then you damage the boss until she puts up shield again, and then when you break the shield again for the last time on the last 1/4 HP, another ad spawn will appear. So just take note of that. Super will be... Actually, I think Prismatic will be your best weapon in this room. So using Super might cause you to have dash momentum and fling you out when you do it just as she boops. But here, it was a good pop. She was not about to do her boop. Okay. Double checking. No ads left. Okay, our Prismatic is full. Ballast countermeasure for the boop. First hit. Second hit. One more. Oh, missed that. Do your best to quickly move once you hear or see that she's about to boop. Okay, shields are broken. Thank you, Anarchy, for not missing. Okay, 2 enemies there. If you remember in the low lights, it's these guys that like quickly killed me. One of them had Arc Tether Boon. One of them hit me with the Darkness projectile attack. Okay, 1 is down or 2, not sure. About to do the boop again. I think I remember seeing the enemy here. Thank you for a healing grenade, keeping me alive. Obviously now looking at the replay, I realized that I would have survived it without healing grenade, but you know, spur of the moment, it was good. I think it was a good call out. Okay, another ad spawn. You can opt to break her shield and just burst her, but yeah, just like that. That was very, very, very scary. Yeah, just remember you have 90% damage resist during super, roaming super. So don't lose hope and do your best to wiggle around until your HP recovers. Anytime she goes up close, just like any other bosses, they will stomp, even though she doesn't have a stomping animation. Oh, that was close. Best thing you can do when you're boop is to look if you're about to be bumped on the like that. Try to aim. Try to aim for any environmental things that can stop you from flying away. Okay, one more. Okay, that should break it. And of course, my Anarchy will miss, making this fight longer than it has to be. That's okay. We're kind of safe. Okay. So I know that those two will be the priority enemy to kill. They have a higher chance of killing me than the boss. At least. Okay, we're good. We're good. Got healing rift. Oh, maybe not good. Just trying to chase. Okay, we still have. Ooh, another close call. So you can pick up a relic right there if you want safety from being booped. My mind at this time was really focused on eliminating those enemies rather than avoiding this one. Anarchy, please hit. Come on. Let's end this run, please. Okay, still have some shots. Okay. Ooh, that is close. That is amazingly close. Enemy at the back, boss up front about to scream. But GG's, you got hit by Anarchy. Oh my god, thank you. This attempt took forever for me, man. But yeah, this build is very good for Warlock. This is my personal favorite, at least for this season. Yeah, this GM is special. First time this became a GM, everyone just had a hard time, and yeah, right now our Guardian's power progression, I like it. I personally like having us be this strong. I hope Bungie doesn't revert it. I hope Bungie buffs the light and dark classes instead to match with Prismatic. Yeah, I was hovering on that artifact. I kind of didn't want to use that artifact. I realized it on the end. But anyway, that's it for this run. Hope this commentary run along was good help for anyone who watched. I'm glad people are kind of enjoying this humble little channel we have. And yeah, I'll keep doing these kinds of vids. Maybe more on dungeon commentary runs as well, but that will probably be instance based instead of full runs, because I don't have time myself personally. You know, I'm working, so GM is kind of, you know, just plug it in and run. If I wipe, I wipe. But anyway, thanks and happy 2025 everyone. Hope you guys enjoy. See you again on the next run.